Can you introduce yourself and the part you're playing?
Yeah, hi, I'm AnnaMaria Demara, and I am playing June.
Did you audition for the role? How did you get it?
Yeah, I had my manager, Susan Curtis, from Curtis Talent, send me out the audition, and it sounded very interesting, so I was like, okay, I'm going to give this woman a shot, and just audition for her.
So, tell us a little bit about your character.
Okay, so June, she was raised in the desert, so she's a desert girl, and she had a kid at a really young age, and she wasn't ready for it, so she was a kid herself, basically, and she still wanted to be a kid, so she did the kid stuff, you know, go out with the bad boys, with the motorcycles, and, you know, maybe hit the bar a little bit too much, and she had this mom that you know, stepped in and basically raised her child while she was discovering herself. And so I think this movie is a little bit about second chances and her being able to be a mom again. And when I say again, because she never got to be a mom at first, so asking for forgiveness from her daughter and getting to know her daughter at a later age, and her daughter getting to know her at the same time.
What did you find most challenging about the role?
The most challenging thing is it was very personal. So it was the first time I was able to really pull in parts of myself and my experience. I wasn't a young mom, and I don't have a young mom, but experiences into this role, and I've never done that before. I've kind of pushed that away a little bit, and that made me realize that as an actress, that's really important, because this became one of my favorite roles I've ever done.
Drew from your own personal.
That's right. Yeah. So, you know, I myself am a mom. I'm a single mom, and I had to learn how to be a mom while my mom was going through her own health issues, my mom's dementia, and so there's this like, I needed my mom, and she wasn't there at the time, but I had to rediscover who she was with her illness, and I had to learn to become a mom as well. And then what the beauty of that is, it sounds like a sad story, what the beauty of that was, a lot of stuff came up of all the incredible things that my mom and my grandmother gave me. So then I just started to be myself in real life. So I know this title for this movie is Unexpected Treasures, and for me, I found so much treasure in my own life.
When you first started, did you have a favorite scene, the one you could really get into that you liked?
Yeah. It was in the kitchen. It was
Want to do that?
yes. It wasn't Mr. Mustard, it was sugar, and in the kitchen, brown sugar, of course. Cooking, it reminded me about all the yummy, delicious, probably in this day and age, you should not eat stuff. I started cooking a lot of, you know, I actually made the recipe that was in the script, which literally was Kraft cheese slices, which if you know, growing up, that's what we had, those melted cheese slice sandwiches. And it had sugar and peanut butter. Like, all those things are super delicious. But cheese and peanut butter to me, it was really good stuff. And like eating those things, it just reminded me of my childhood, you know, and how it wasn't that bad, you know. It's not that bad for you.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad, you know. So I don't know. Those things triggered me, and it reminded me of like what my mom used to cook me too. So I guess I want to quote Jen Jackson here. You don't have to hold on to the pain, to hold on to the memories. And I feel like I enjoyed this experience because I was like enjoying like unhealthy food or and like when I took on this character, I was like, who is this woman? What would she wear? Where is she coming from? And from head to toe, I was like, I know this woman. I know her. I know because the parts of her are in me. And so it was a fun time to go into my closet and see what fits, which is my favorite thing in the world, is like clothes and the way things feel and fashion and jewelry, and hats. And I got to like put some stuff on that I haven't seen in a while, and I was like, where did this person go?
You drew from your own wardrobe?
I did. I drew from my own wardrobe and some hand-me-downs. A lot of things were given to me. All the things I'm wearing are like heirlooms, and I have great people in my life that give me clothes or thrift shops, and like you know, they come from all over the place. And I got to go in my closet and see, okay, what would she wear? She's from the desert. What would she wear?
What do you wear, right?
What do you wear? My favorite.
What did you learn about show business that surprised you?
Show business?
Yeah, it surprised you. Being in show business, it surprised you.
Being yourself. And I know it's very cliche to say be yourself, just be yourself.
Yeah.
I think show business teaches you how to be yourself through every role, even roles you do not like. Even roles that you're like, I don't see myself in this role, or I don't like this. That will teach you something. And I think that we have a big job. We have a big job to do because people do end up looking up to you, like younger kids, your family, your nieces and nephews, and the more honest you are with yourself, you're just going to be that reflection of role models to them.
What were you like in high school?
High school?
Yeah. You a nerd or good student or what?
I was like neutral. I would like to say like medium, you know? I was like cool. Like I was friends with cool people, but I was like friends with the nerds, and I liked fashion. So sometimes I would do like hairstyles and things like that. I went to Catholic school, so we all wore the same thing.
Catholic school,
Yeah, but it's a mix of both. I come from a very multicultural family, so I felt like I was friends with everybody.
Were you in drama or no?
I did. I was in drama class, yeah.
Sports too or no?
I was in sports, yeah.
What sport?
Well, my favorite sport was basketball.
Basketball?
Yeah, but I did soccer. Not so much in like making the teams. I sport kept for the basketball team. I was around the sport people. I dated a sport guy. He was like the fastest track star, I think, in Canada. Like, I was around the arts a lot. I grew up in the arts.
I don't want to monopolize.
No, he's done. He told us that we're done.
Okay, last question. We got to pull.
Yeah. He's done.
AnnaMaria,
Thank you very
I need
much.
you now.